drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on the field.
Afterburners coming. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down to 32.
Man, this offense is so dangerous. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels.
Flip it, flip it. Alert, alert.
He's got it right. You want to talk about right on your feet. Then can he get through there? He's down to the 37.
I like the decision by the quarterback. Just get the ball out of your hands. Get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
On second down, he's looking downfield. Receivers that can get separation, but that amount of separation is a little excessive.
I agree, Reese. I think the defense needs to have a little powwow on the sidelines and talk about what just happened, because that was an absolute busted coverage on the back end. Defense can't keep playing like that.
And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. So guys, we'll get another look at this offense. Jesse, a very productive drive last time, wound up with a touchdown.
Yeah, mixing and matching play calling really well. Nice balance on that last one, David. Let's see what they can do here in this next drive.
Yeah, and I don't expect anything different. When you put together a drive like that, I would do more of the same. Keep the pace, keep it going.
Complete to the left. Finally run out of bounds, but he has his offense rolling with a first down. Throwing the comeback looks like such a simple throw, but the timing is so right.
And as a quarterback, man, this is all about trusting your guy. You know exactly where he's going to sit it down. You anticipate it. You throw it. You know he's going to come back and make that play for you.
Got his man on the right. Big pickup before he goes out of bounds, but there is a flag. We'll have to see if it stands. That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. Line gets set. First down.
Spider. Face it.
Red pass incomplete. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down.
You know, the short passing game is a great go-to weapon for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable, obviously, but it also allows you to see how the defense is going to react and play you. So for coordinators, this can really open up the rest of your playbook for the rest of the game.
Pulls it and fires to the left. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. Yards on that. They've got some work to do on this third and long from the 40.
325. Double right.
Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. He's got his man. And sure, tackle there and keep him from getting to the first down marker.
You got to love that on defense. One of the most critical statistics out there is how do you play on third down? How do you prevent the opponent from keeping drives alive? Right there, tackling the catch. You gave it the completion. What do? You set up fourth and long. You're going to get the ball back. You're missing water inside.
They'll wrap him up and bring him down, and that's how we'll wrap up the first quarter. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. They'll start the drive here with first down to open this period. Moving to running back, trying to get the D to tip its hand. Got it in the middle, it's Nunez. Moves up to the 34-yard line, giving him a 10-yard pickup.
Nice job by the wide receiver. This is why you do film work. This is why you throw on air all offseason. I know I get zone coverage. I know exactly where I'm breaking. I know exactly where to deliver the football. Nice throw, nice catch.
They've got a first and 10 at the 34. From the gun, the running bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Second down.
Ready, break.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page.
Got it.
Now on 2nd down.
29 Philly. Go.
He's looking to throw. Fires him. Oh, now it's picked off.
Well, I love the job by the coaching staff there defensively, matching the personnel of the offense, putting their dime package out on the field. So you bring out the extra defensive back, you're anticipating a pass, perfect timing to run that personnel, and you get the pick.
Let's see what this offense has dialed up this time.
Terrier. Terrier. Longer. Longer. Hawk. Hawk. Acorn.
They're going to open this drive with a pass. Throws to the wideout. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down.
Brings up second down.
On the
Here
set.
comes the offense on 2nd down.
In
Wide
blue.
receiver coming
In
across
blue.
in motion. Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing.
Roll.
Gets it out fast. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a 1st down.
When we see another catch by this guy, this defense is going to need to do a better job of tackling the catch. In coverage, I know they want to slap the ball away, but if you can't do it and force the incompletion, you've got to at least make sure you're able to drag him down to the ground as soon as he catches the ball.
Dances away to buy time. And to get rid of it quickly. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be 2nd down.
Okay,
Man, I
ready.
don't know if you want that guy outside the pocket very often because he's so fast and he can do some damage, but they did a nice job containing him. Once he left the pocket, they were ready for it, came to him, he tried to throw the football. Nice hit on the quarterback as he's throwing to force a bad pass.
Makes the grab down the middle. And the defense able to drag him down, but not before. They'll recycle that now marker. They've moved it to the 19, 1st and 10.
Flex. Under.
From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
Linebackers have such an amazing responsibility. Got to play run, got to play pass. How about this? Seeing the run aggressively,
On the double.
downhill, getting the backfield and making a tackle for a loss.
Lasso. Timber. Hold.
He's going to pass on 2nd down. Pocket starts to collapse. And he was hit just as he released it. And it rolls to the 13.
Doesn't take this defense a lot of time to hang the quarterback, man. They've got speed all over the place. They hit him so
Slide
quickly,
22.
and because of
Bring
that,
it.
ball falls into play.
The jet sweep pass. He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short.
On the ready.
Movement from the field goal unit. The offense is out there to try to keep this drive alive on 4th down. Over the RPO. Throw to the right, looking for the well, not get there. A 4-count stop. UTSA takes over the offense, ready to hit the field. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. A little pre-snap eye candy for the defense. Quarterback now breaking the field. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide.
You know, QBs want to make those big plays. They want to put up big stats, but when nothing's there, sometimes you just tuck the ball, get a minimal gain. I like the slide, by the way, too. Get down and don't take a big hit.
2nd down coming up. These corners going to give these receivers some space. Back in the middle. And they wrap him up, but not before
to throw the home run ball, right? Second down, you're in your own end of the field. The guy you want to throw to is not open. Just find the back. He'll go do something positive with it. This guy is a weapon, and you got to find him in the passing.
He makes the connection.
And that throw is pulled by the quarterback on that route in zone coverage. And how about the anticipation? He gets rid of this pass before his receiver is even turned around. I love it.
Trying to convert this second and short. Now the play fake. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble.
The offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. Third and short from the 45. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they go to
Understand the situation. Understand I got to get north and south, get a first down, get a new set of downs.
Moves.
Might as well give it to him again. Solid fundamentals on that tackle from this freshman.
The run game just has not been working for this offense all game long. We saw it on that last play as well. Just not getting enough push up front on the offensive line. They haven't been physical.
The give to the tailback. And he's knocked down, but not before moving the chain.
And his offense is clicking and everything. And the guy carrying the football, I mean, he is carrying the rock. Like, this is a guy he's setting his tone for this game, creating some balance on this offense. This offense is going to be a handful.
Yeah, David, I'd love to sit here and say, well, the offensive coordinator is just one step ahead of his counterpart across the field. That's not it. Right now, it's offensive line. He's establishing the line of scrimmage, and you mentioned the back. He right now is running with authority on this run.
Okay, ready.
Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2.
Set. Hut. Ready, go.
Now they're going to throw it. Makes the grab. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chain.
Man, can you make that defense when you have a good
On
pocket
the double.
and you've got time to throw? He had a little bit of time to throw. You can move guys with your eyes. That drag comes wide open. Good throw, good catch, first down.
Steps away to find some room. Stumbled to the ground.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You got so much on their plate. And you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes. They do it with ease.
Ready? And here comes the offense on 2nd down.
Clear. Clear. Ready, go.
He's looking to throw. They've got the screen set up. They make the stop right there. Go pick up the still short of the first down.
Man, this guy's been getting some water when he gets to the sidelines. They've been putting him to work on this drive, right? We've seen
On
him
the ready.
tilt the rock with success. Now you're seeing him get involved in the passing game, too. They are
Easy.
highlighting his versatility here on this drive.
Trying to pick it up on the ground. Gets out of bounds after the big game. They've got it first and goal.
Runs like that,
Ready,
defensively,
set.
you start thinking more guys in the box, more big guys.
42
I better
spider.
stop this guy because he's unbelievable. Just great job breaking off the big run. And the OC's going to...
And he runs it into the score. Now that's the way to bail out the rest of the team. Start with that field position, put together a drive anyway.
Very confident. It seemed the quarterback just had a bit of a swagger race. He was like, look, all right, we're starting deep in our own end. Special teams didn't help us out. We can fix that right now, fellas. They went out and were so good on that last drive.
About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. He wisely lets that one bounce through the back of the end zone, and they'll take over at the 25. So we'll see this offense make its way out to start the drive. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half.
Roll it, roll it. Lion. Ready.
From the gun to give, looking for room. Oh, he dropped it! Oh, look what I found. The offense keeps it.
It's so hard to force fumbles. And when you do, you so badly want to get them. You're crawling, you're doing whatever you can to get there as a defender, but the offense fortunate enough to cover it back up.
From the shotgun, the inside give. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. It's the 2-minute warning. We'll see if the offense can tack a little something extra on their lead before the break.
Yankee blue! Yankee blue! Now! Lineman! Razor! Razor! Squirrel! Timber!
He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. He looks that one in nicely. Still on his feet at the 45. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds.
And the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
Got it!
That kind of play will send a surge of energy through your offense. Now they've got it
Let's
1st
go.
and 10 inside the 40.
Belly stunner! Double right!
Pulls and fires it complete to the right. Across the 25, he's got one. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense.
Flip! Flip! Get set! Get set! Over! 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 Check! Check!
Give to the running back. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Takes it into the end zone for a touchdown. That touchdown puts him up by at least 2 scores. Too early to say it's over? Probably, but boy, it's starting to feel that way.
It might not be over, but you're in trouble. You gotta find some answers. Right now, you have nothing going. Come on, give me something.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Terrific showdown this week, guys. Let's take a look at what's going on. Coastal Carolina has the lead right now, but they haven't been able to separate themselves just yet there on the surf turf in Conway. They're up by 7 over Troy. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere.
On the set!
UTSA will take over in the offense, ready to return to the field. Not a lot of time left here in the half. Let's see if they can cut into this lead.
And this drive isn't a must score, but man, you look at the scoreboard, we're down 2 scores.
Get there! Get there! Black tank! Black!
It's a one-score game. This is an important possession.
Yeah, it's important to create that momentum now, Nick, too, and not wait to get it going here at the start of the 3rd quarter. You've got one drive here to get a couple of points. You've got to start racing and chipping away at this deficit. This could be where the game goes.
Linebackers moving, trying to confuse the quarterback. Complete downfield. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half.
And a really good job by the quarterback being very decisive. He saw his matchup, he went for it, he attacked it, got the positive game. I would say he's going to find that guy a few more times today.
The Roadrunners come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They're going to throw it again. Finds a tight end. Pick up the run there. Moving forward, they'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. 2nd down coming. He's looking to throw. Makes the grab on the bounce. He's on down. But short of the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that 3rd down play. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Moves away as he feels pressure. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the 1st down, and he slides in safely. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half.
UTSA.
Okay, ready?
They're down to the 35 on 1st and 10.
Ready!
He's going to pass. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away.
And a really good job by the defender, understanding the ball's coming. I got to break on it and go, and not try to intercept it and make a bad play. Swats it down and makes sure that's an incompletion.
They'll try again on second down after the incompletion.
Green 25. And
He's looking to throw. And it's complete.
Freedom. 691. Gators score.
From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Going for 6. Staying in the end zone. UTSA.
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that's just smart. The comeback is pouring on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. And all the juices, all the excitement. The passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 7-yard line. And now the offense will come onto the field again. The way this game started, you feel as if you have to score a touchdown every time you have it. And now we'll see if they can respond.
Man, I wonder how much pressure that puts on the offense. Jesse, like, you know this is back and forth. I got to score, and every possession matters so much. What does that do to you as a quarterback?
Well, it puts a lot more pressure on me for sure to feel like I got to make every third down throw. If guys are open early down the field, I got to hit them too. We can't let our serve get broken.
Pulls and fires complete. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down mark. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, a stirring start to things today in San Antonio as we say hello from our broadcast studios. The passing game for both sides has been outstanding. On point, unrelenting. They've excelled in the short game, the intermediate game, and especially on the deep ball. All in all, a thrilling display of offensive firepower. These defenses have a lot to discuss here at halftime. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside the Alamo Dome.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. Just about set for the second half kickoff. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. UTSA takes over and the offense ready to hit the field. Tight game as we start the third quarter, and we'll see what type of adjustments they made at halftime.
Hey, and getting the ball first here, I think is such a big deal. Like, I get the first chance to make a statement, to make the adjustments, to create some momentum for my squad right here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I think it's so important for this offense to set the tone here early in the second half, to get a nice drive going, build that confidence, and get your defense ready to come on out, get a stop, and change the complexity of this game.
I think tackling is about effort most of the time. It's about how much passion, how much physicality you can bring to get you down there. Refuse not to get him. That's not a big pack. You got to get that guy to run. You can't let him pick up an extra couple yards and stay ahead of his guys.
Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive.
Jackrabbit.
The play action fake. Flips it out in the flat. Makes the grab, and it's enough for the first down before he's dragged to the ground.
Great job by the running back on this one. It's a big thing. His ability to catch the ball, turn around, get north, make a guy miss, and go move the sticks. Awesome individual effort.
Can. Check.
Power football with the run. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9.
Ready,
Back to the running game on first down. Now here they come again.
Here we go. Unlock. Load.
From the gun, the ground game. A 6-yard pickup that leaves them with 3rd and 4.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. Just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards.
Got it.
3rd and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on 4th down by what they call here. From the gun, wants to pass. Working that left side. He's running around, but not before the man pick up that mistakes for a first down. And the road runners are on the move. Quick strike complete. Put it right on him. Sweet play. Good pick up and they'll move the chains for the first down.
And a big key on that throw to the slot receiver, guys, is putting the ball out in front. The location of the throw is what helped that guy get
On the
extra
set.
yards after the catch.
The road runners will snap it on first and 10. Linebackers trying to create some confusion. The lone back's got it. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Man, what a spectacular play by that defensive end to come up with the tackle there.
And you see those guys get off the football so fast. Most of these guys are 250 to 275 pounds, but they get off the ball fast, low. And the offensive linemen, they have no chance to stop those guys as quick and as fast as they are.
He's got the tight end. He was smelling that end zone. They get it down at the corner after the big pass play. And the road runners will try to punch it in on first and goal. He'll do it himself. And he gets it back to the 4-yard line. No farther than that. No gain on the play.
It doesn't matter what run play you have called, you're running it inside or outside. If the defense gets penetration, everything is done.
On
And
the
you
double.
saw it on that play right there. Great job by the D.
They'll give it another shot on second and goal from the 4. The give out of the gun. And he is stopped. Not getting close to the end zone. Line of scrimmage still in the 3.
And listen, it's tough. It's a tough proposition. This is the top 10 defense against the run. You know they're physical. You know who they are. But you're not going to bat them out. And you're going to challenge your guys, especially in the red zone, to be more physical, to be able to continue to run the football against a really good defense.
Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Touchdown! And they made it to the house when they found that 6 points winning on them. If this dude were to get you guys, you would be slicing tomatoes so thin your in-laws would never come back to your house.
Absolutely no answers for him.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20.
On the ready.
Offense getting set for first down.
Yankee Blue. Yankee Blue Cobra. Convoy. Lasso. Lasso.
Got the quick completion. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
Going over the top. And the ball is caught. He's inside the 35. Touchdown!
And what nice play design to get your speeds to the slot. You get a better matchup. What do? You fade him towards that sideline, run a go. Nice ball, way out wide. He just runs underneath it. Just too much speed. Couldn't catch him. Gets in the end zone for 6. so easy, the connection between quarterback and wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Guys, this offense coming back out onto the field. Boy, David, they would love to stack another touchdown on top of that last drive.
And this offense did such a good job on the last drive. Everything in rhythm, moved the ball down the field, didn't make those mistakes, Jesse, and they need to do it again on this one.
Yeah, you're right. They had the defense on their heels. You wonder what sort of communication was going on that sideline. What sort of changes were they able to make because they got to stop the bleeding.
Got a good one going here. All tied up in the third. It's 2nd and 10.
Gaucho! Gaucho! Black 24! Black 24!
Out of the gun, the gift to the back. Ball's out. Defense just right. Securing it. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back to his own.
Man, it was just the impact of the game that dislodged the football from the ball carrier. It was a heat-seeking missile coming in there, and he knocked that thing loose.
Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. It's complete to the left. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here.
It doesn't matter what the defense has tried to do. Man coverage, zone coverage, blitz, whatever. The quarterback has been locked in. 350 passing yards.
Easy! Ready?
They'll run play action. It's complete to the right. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and to catch to work that defense and get the first down.
On the set!
Roadrunners looking to take advantage of this red zone trip.
Down!
I like the running back there on the route and the patience he showed, really setting it up. Got to the defender, was able to put his foot in the ground, get some separation, catch it, and turn up for a fifth.
That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers.
The defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
42 Spider!
Defense might bring the house here. From the shotgun now, here's an inside gift. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get it down at the 2.
Okay, ready?
Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. 3rd down. They'll try to power their way ahead. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop.
How about the defender being a heat-seeking missile? He was on radar lock. He found the football and flew down with some bad intentions.
And with that, after that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away. On the move from inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. So we'll see the offense on the field to start this drive. They coughed it up on that last drive, but the defense really bailed them out, holding him to a field goal, Jesse.
Yeah, and I think the offense kind of got away from their identity a little bit on that last drive, David. They got to kind of get back to doing what they do.
Yeah, and hold on to the football. I mean, defense just did their job. Stopped them, held them to a field goal, limited the damage. Now it's time for the offense to get the momentum going.
Get set!
Fast motion from the offense.
Man! Man! Flex! Flex! Flex!
Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers.
Go! Go! Hornet!
Comes out throwing on 1st down. He finds his man, and he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup.
And that's a good job by the driver out there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
Off the RPO, complete. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a 1st down. These guys have staggered around a little bit in this one. It would be a really good time to get things going if they want to hold off the upset bid.
But they're the favorite for a reason, Reese, and they've got the playmakers on the field. They're only one play away from completely changing the momentum in this game. So the underdog, they've got to keep playing at a high level.
And they're the underdogs for a reason. So they've got to have some things go their way. They got to catch some breaks. And all they want to do is continue to fight, continue to hang around as long as possible and stay within a play or stay within some kind of big game-changing momentum play.
Now on the option. He'll toss it. Finally run out of bounds, but he has his offense rolling with a first down.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down. Gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
Listen, the offensive coordinator's best friend in the red zone is the running game. Make guys commit near the line of scrimmage so I can throw behind. This defense is good, but I'm going to challenge them. I'm going to try to be the more physical team. I love the play call. I think you keep running the football and stay physical.
And they get him on the ground, and now probably going for the third quarter. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. They've changed into the field, now facing third down as they go back to work. Quarterback checking off.
Convoy. Rita.
On third down, going up top. Fires to the tight end. Pulls it in and runs into the end zone for a touchdown.
And that is phenomenal quarterback. Understanding right away, dude. You're going to bring pressure. I'll get the ball to my quarterback right now. Let him do the rest. Let him glide into the end zone. Make me look really good. Good timing, good decision by the quarterback. Get it out.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring a touchdown. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. UTSA will take over in the offense, ready to return to the field. And to settle for the chip shot field goal last night, Jesse, they'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution. Team did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first and get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and get 6 points.
Got it.
Offense gets set for second down. Defense showing plenty of pre-snap movement of their own. Off play action. And they got him. He'll get him down for the sack.
He has been terrorizing quarterbacks all year long. That now his 10th sack of the season. He's got speed, he's got power, he's going to play on Sundays, and he is not cooperating with this offense's game plan.
Ready up.
Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be third and short.
691. Gators score. Go.
Got enough for the first, and he's still going. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chain.
That's kind of the advantage of third and long, right? Is the defense, you keep them guessing.
On
You
the
can
set.
throw it, you can run it. That time they hand it off, and you pick it up.
And you can see the D drop back a little bit. It creates a little bit of space. The running back blasts through, gets the first down.
And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. And didn't get much on first down and second and 9.
Slam.
Now they'll run the draw. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43.
And front of them. The offensive line is selling pass, the quarterback selling
Okay,
pass.
ready?
They don't get the handoff until the very last possible second, so the D-line's rushed away upfield, and now it's so much easier for these backs to find their holes and pick their ways.
Third down and short. They choose to pass it. They got the whole playbook open because it's third and short. On their own side of the field, you could tell the QB wasn't going to make a mistake. He did not want to force the ball, make a bad decision. He throws the football away, lives to fight another down.
He'll field the punt. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. Here comes the offense on the field again. And now that cushion is a little bit smaller, Jesse, and any mistake will get magnified.
Here we go.
Yeah, a little bit of pressure now on this offense too, David. I think they got to go back to their playmakers and get these guys going in the game.
No doubt, find those plays you know you can run them in your sleep. You make sure you execute, build this lead a little bit bigger, put this thing away in the fourth quarter.
And this veteran quarterback just overshot his man that time.
Well, the good news is he did a nice job running the coverage. He knew exactly where to go with the football that time. Just a little bit too much on that pass. You wonder if that's just nerves. He's got to settle himself down a little bit.
Quick completion to the right. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37.
On the ready?
Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Here we go. Eight. Mason.
Leaves it with the back. Really good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff, where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
This defense will try to force a fourth down on third and short from the 45.
Belly starter. Double right.
They'll try to pick it up on the ground. At the 45 on its way. They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29.
Well, the defense didn't blitz. They didn't have everybody in gaps, and the offensive line took advantage at the point of attack, getting some push, opening up a hole, and the offense ripping off a nice run there.
Now on first and 10 from the 29.
Griffin. Griffin. Over. Ready?
He's looking to throw it. Unloads to the wideout. Tremendous awareness along the sideline and the ability to get the foot down for the big pickup. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. And they take another look at the play, but the officials on the field were right, and the play will stand.
Ready?
They've moved it into scoring territory, first and 10 from the 11.
Black 24. Black 24.
Wide out
Easy.
in motion. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time.
Delay of game. Offense.
So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that.
Got it.
The offense set for a first down play.
Cut it. Check. Flip. Ready?
The handoff keeps working on that clock. Picked up maybe a yard. It's down to the 16.
And this is a perfect situation. This is a situation, if you asked me to be in before the game, the coaches would have been in heaven. I I got the football. I got the lead on their side of the field. Nice gain on first down. Same exact script. Do it again. Run the football. Run the clock.
Bounces into the end zone for a touchdown. They give themselves just a little more cushion and they close in on extending this winning run.
Quarterback's ability to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation of time to be able to throw the football, Jesse, get the guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone. That was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. They drag him down at the 22 again before the big return out of the end zone and came up a little short. UTSA takes over in the offense, ready to hit the field. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football play on the field with a physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
Okay.
After they couldn't connect, it's 2nd and 10.
Reload.
These corners backing off a bit. Keeps looking downfield. On the run, and he'll slide through the big hit. And the Roadrunners come to the line in the hurry-up. Defense in press coverage. They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. He's right on target. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down. Roadrunners come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll throw it on 1st down. And the DB forcing the incomplete pass with the deflection.
Yeah, I think you know the situation as a defender, and you know you're up by a score, and you know exactly what's going on with the offense. They got to make some big plays here in the 4th quarter. Nice job playing the deep ball, staying deep, and not giving up the big play.
Quarterback extends the play.
Well, great job there by the defense because they weren't able to get him sacked right away, but you saw the coverage in the back end. Nor did the quarterback to throw the football. You didn't get the sack, obviously you don't get the negative play, but you also don't give up the big one. You're feeling pretty good about where you are right now in this trip.
On a little time, lets it go. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. They'll leave the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the first. On 4th down, looking for the completion. Fires the pass, intercepted.
And that's a really good job by the defense, understanding the situation of football. It's 4th down. It's late in the game. You got a multi-possession lead. Take away all the deep stuff. Make them force the football into coverage. They do, and they stamp this game.
All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. The RPO, fire complete to the left. That's the 35, he's open. And he's got a touchdown. They are finishing the deal, building the lead here in the 4th, and they are going to go to 7-0.
And this offense continuing to put up points. This game's out of reach. You know you're going to win, but still throwing the football, still finding that connection. I imagine there'll be some salty handshakes at the end of this game.
Lining up for the PAT. And now with the extra point, they're up by 18 here in the 4th. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Coastal Carolina has the lead right now, but they haven't been able to separate themselves just yet there on the surf turf in Conway. They're up by 5 over Troy. We'll circle back if anything changes in this exciting college football matchup.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys. And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day. Strolls into the end zone for a touchdown. They extend this 4th quarter lead, and now they are staring at a 7-game winning streak.
And that just might do
the try.
The kicker on for the extra point.
The kick is up and good, and puts one more on the lead. They're lining up to kick it off after the pick six, and that defense will come out feeling it. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. UTSA will take over in the offense, ready to return to the field. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick six, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake.
42
Obviously,
Spider.
the defense took
42
advantage of it, but you
Spider.
got to put it behind you. Jesse, I'm sure you know a thing or two about throwing a pick six and how to rebound.
Could have been from one in my life, but yes, I do, because of that singular instance. I'll say this: you can't let that play beat you twice. You gotta go out and try to get it all back here in one play. Just execute the offense.
First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. He wants to throw. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Spider.
The corners are walked up tight. Looking to go up top on first down. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this football game.
And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong. Right? Like, they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going. And never good football, man. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room.
Another interception. That's his fourth of the day. Never had a chance to get rolling after the pick, but he gives them the ball in prime field position at the 40.
The number one objective for a defense is to make the offense one-dimensional. Well, when they're trailing by this much late in the game, they're one-dimensional. They have to pass the football. We can bring more speed on the field. You see it. We know you're throwing the football. Nice break on the football. Nice interception. This one's almost over.
22.
Out of the chute. Quick toss to the left. And they pick up just a few on that completion. And on second down for this offense.
Gaucho.
Brings up second
Carrier.
down.
Green 25. Tuna.
He's looking to throw. Pass on the way. It's picked off. Just a small return, but a big play as they have it down to 45.
Honestly, this game hasn't gone the way they would like. Coaches are always looking for positive moments and things that you can build on.
29
How about that
Philly.
young man going out, getting an interception? Yeah, they're being blown out. They're probably not going to win this football game, but that is a type of play as a coaching staff you can build on for next week's game.
And listen, the defense playing really conservative, right? You got the lead, but here's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to get sacks. I got to get to the quarterback. Like, I got to make sure I'm getting him, knocking him off the spot. I'm padding my stats, by the way. Got a lot of sacks late in the game.
Rabbit.
Big lead, but that's okay. That's what you're supposed to do. Keep competing, defense.
They're bringing heat. Boy, he needs to get rid of it. He needs to do something, and he will go down. What a terrible play and a big loss.
On the double.
This is a third and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's fourth down.
Trailing this much in the fourth quarter, the offense is looking for an explosive play to try to ignite them and get them back in this one, but nothing doing. Nice job in coverage.
Coach has no choice here. The offense
Here we
has
go.
to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. Fourth down attempt coming. And his fifth interception of the game, a miracle they haven't found him yet. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
This is a beautiful situation for the defense. When you're up by 2+ scores and you're in this situation, you know exactly what is coming. It's going to be a pass. They have to because the clock is their enemy. Great job playing pass, forcing the interception. almost putting the nail in the coffin.
On the ready.
And the offense takes the field, ready to go back to work.
Hornet.
Quarterback
Hornet.
will audible.
Gorilla. Gorilla.
Going up top on first down. Fires left. He's got it. That's 20. He's got space. And he'll be run out of bounds. And these guys are piling up some serious yardage totals.
Yeah, and I like this offense keeping the foot on the gas. You got to lead by a couple
Ready,
scores,
set.
but keep the foot on the accelerator. Nice job. Another big play down the field
6-9-1.
for this
Gators
offense.
far. Here we go.
Holds and fires complete to the right. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
With that last touchdown, they remain undefeated. What can you say about this offense? One of the most explosive in the entire nation. And they're coming in, I think, every week with the mindset that we're just going to outscore everybody. We are okay going into a trap game. That's really what we saw in this game today. Opponents just cannot keep pace with them. And all the athletes they have on the offensive side.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. They wasted no time on that drive. 2 plays, touchdown, jump like that. The kickoff team out there set to boot it away. He'll return it. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. UTSA takes over in the offense, ready to hit the field. Not a lot to feel great about in this one, Jesse, but I'm sure they'll try to seek out some positives.
Well, this might be an opportunity, too, Reese, to go back when they watch this game and just find the plays and the schemes that were working. There weren't a lot, obviously, David, but maybe an opportunity for the coaching staff to condense the playbook.
I was going to say, there's not a lot of good to go back to a quick film session. There's more negatives than positives. When you look at this week, you've got a week to figure out what your offense is going to be moving forward.
You open a drive like that and you've got some operating room. It's first down from the 38. Looking to move it through the air. Fires to the big fella. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3.
And I know this football game is over, but we got to keep fighting. We got to keep finding something, some kind of rhythm in this offense, something we can hang our hat on that we do really, really well. Listen, the intermediate passing game like this has taken over college football, short to intermediate. So if they can find some of this, it'll help their offense moving forward.
He's got an open man. And they'll take it in for the touchdown. It won't have much impact on the outcome of the game, but it is a fabulous part of the consolation prize.
Nice touchdown, continue to fight, continue to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It will take a miracle. A nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. And the returner is stopped. Got it. First down here for the offense.
Easy.
Now the quarterback changing the original play call. They'll crank up this drive with a pass. He's got it down the middle. And a good job in coverage there. They stop it at just a few. And the quarterback's just going to take a knee. When you know you have a team out of class, the ability to play to that standard and finish with a blowout like this is really impressive.